right? That's what I need your help. Tell me if you can play a high APM character or not. So that's what it's broken down to. It's broken down in speeds. Like, BDO class.
I don't wanna. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm streaming too in my mind. I don't have all that technological shit to do streams.
What are you talking about? You have a phone.
I don't actually.
You're on a console.
I know, dude.
Man, just don't say Pokemon. You'll trigger the shit out of me. Don't say Pokemon. What is APM? I got Ranger. APM short for actions per minute. And if you don't know what actions mean, think buttons per minute. Okay, buttons per minute. If you can play a character that requires a high amount of buttons per minute to play, then that would help me, okay? Suggest a class for you, okay? So, are you the type of player that can hit a lot of buttons in a short period of time?
My answer to that would have been if my arthritis lets me, then yes. Ow.
Is that Iron Man VR? And then they show something. Oh, dude, I forgot. Iron Man's now a black woman. Yeah. Yeah, dude. You didn't know? Iron Man's now an African American woman.
Interesting.
No, sounds hot. No, I'm joking. Tony Stark can afford the sex change. And he didn't even tell Mary.
Why do you want to be an actual female lesbian?
Okay, so I'll give you some suggestions. Okay, so I play the Sorceress. Sorceress has some of the highest APM requirements in the game. Ninja's up there too. So Sorc and Ninja require high APM or high buttons per minute. Here's a couple of other options, okay? If you're not used to playing the type of character that's technically kind of squishy, but is very fast-paced for you, then you want to try Tamer or Valk, because Tamer and Valk are a lot safer to play. Like, Tamer has the Beast companion, Valk has a shield, same as the Warrior, but the Warrior, like, you want my opinion? If you want an easy class to play that can get kills, just play fucking Guardian, bro. Play Drac. Play Corsair. Play all the low skill characters. Don't play Ninja or Sorc or Kuno or Striker. Those guys take like actual timing and pacing and hitting your high APM combos real good, you know. You know, they call it Striker Stroker for a reason, because he'll stroke off all over you if you're not careful.
That was a giggity pun.
He'll grab you and do things to you your mother warned you about.
God damn, that was a good reference, actually. That was actually a damn funny reference. My mom told me about you and it was great.
Right?
You didn't even ask for permission.
Yeah, just came at me and went to town. Hey man, as my idol Shin Chan once told me, an unlocked door is an open door.
That is sad but true. Don't go to a porta potty. They'll open that door on you and take videos. Oh.
We're going back to Sangrain Bazaar, by the way, and then we'll double back and try and take more of my energy. So, I got that guy class and he's insane. Yeah. I actually haven't PvP'd. The thing is, I haven't PvP'd in this game. So really, what I'm talking about is just from my experience, from like what I've seen. So honestly, you should really just experiment with the trial characters and just see what character feels good, right? It feels good, gives you enough tools that you need to survive, right?
I would want to kill this thing.
I would always suggest the Stark because the Stark is the only character that I know that can 1v3 characters of similar gear score. Right?
Just to get away from this fucking wanker. I'm finding an enemy that literally 3 hits me. How are you supposed to kill it when he doesn't stun? And his attacks are fucking infinite. And I'm too slow to run.
Well, those all sound like personal None. Sorry.
They really are. This enemy is fucking retarded. Every time I get into a combo, he picks me up, throws me across the fucking screen.
Wait, you weren't here when I died to weather. Oh god, it felt bad. Sonic was there. I was about to turn the stream off. I was literally about to turn the stream off after I died in the desert. Like, oh my god. Now, I personally believe that I don't even understand the purpose of PvP in this game, this Black Desert game. Like, what's the point, right? I made this bad joke to me the other day, and I was like, why are all these guys in this game trying to touch each other's offhand weapons?
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, they're just running at each other, trying to grab each other from behind, trying to touch each other's offhand weapon. Bro, that's called 69.
That's called fun time if ever.
Oh, sorry, reach around. Yeah, boy. Hey, listen, if your girlfriend doesn't give you the common courtesy of a reach around, send her packing, okay? She doesn't love you, she doesn't care about you or your feelings. Get her out of your life.
I died by lava. God damn it. My character did a dash attack and I like flew at lava.
We're talking relationship advice today, guys. I'm going to play Dudakin. Oh, wait, be careful. Okay, now go. What do you mean? What? It's an Italian thing to treat women like dogs? Or like you're a fucking servant? Well, what I'm trying to say is like... Yeah, I mean, yeah, open the door for people, that's nice. But it's not like a gender thing. It's just I mean, like... You gonna tell me that you see someone with their hands full and you're like, tough luck, brother. Learn to fucking grow a third arm. Like...
Technically we do. We got people. Oh.
Yeah, but let's be honest, most people don't even have that. They have like fucking a skin, fucking limp noodle.
I called that a failed castration. Probably. If it gets demonetized, then you know why. You forgot the importance.
Don't worry, we'll be playing some copyright-free music today. I had a 4-hour stream of playing nothing but copyrighted music. Freaking, Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Super Sentai, Little Dragon Ball Z, you know?
do they hit me, dog?
Oh, by the way, I think I'm on the 14th episode of the Super Sentai. Or, sorry, the Go Sentai Go Ranger, or Die Ranger, sorry. Aw, dude, let me tell you something. There's a scene, I'm pretty sure you've seen it, right? When they bring out their Zord, right? So they bring out their Zords, and they combine together to become Dyreno! And then he pulls out, get this, he pulls out his sword like he's a goddamn samurai, right? He pulls out his goddamn sword. One hit. Just one swing of the sword, right? And he turns around, the bad guy explodes, right? Like he does. But then he does the one thing that makes me think, okay, this isn't just a children's show. This is fucking ridiculous. You know that part where a samurai is finished and then they put their weapon away? Yeah, it does this little close-up and shows that he puts his weapon away like a samurai would. No, like, seriously, dude. No, it's Power Rangers. The enemy already blew up in a fiery explosion. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because they highlight it. Literally, I could pull up a clip and show it on YouTube after this.
Oh my god. Stop throwing bombs at me, you spammer.
So last night I was watching the episode with the tofu guy who was making people drunk with his tofu.
Yeah, that sounds kind of fun. I want to get drunk off of tofu, that sounds dope. Hot dogs never do.
And then he literally enters a drinking contest with the Yellow Ranger.
That sounds fucking epic.
Yeah, dude, that's the kind of show I'm talking about.
That sounded really funny. Yo, Yellow Ranger, I'll drink you under the table. Challenge accepted.
Yeah, but
alcohol poisoning. Oh.
Yeah, but what happens? Yeah, but what happens if he loses? I'll tell you what happens if he loses. You ready?
Oh my
God. Okay, let me tell you what happens when he loses. This guy will drop a freaking tofu block larger than a car on a small child.
That's a little harsh. That's how you know it's the adult version of Power Rangers.
I know, dude. And then just so you know, if you think he's lying, he actually just drops it on a pile of concrete just to prove that it'll crush the living hell out of anyone who gets that thing dropped on it. Like, he's like, just so that you know, I'm in business, and then has it drop. And it crushes a bunch of things, and then points to the little girl, and it's like, if you dare not take up my challenge, I shall execute her. Her blood is on your hands.
My assholeness would have been like, blood. I've restrained the Ranger.
And then, of course, you know he's the Power Ranger, so he has to look out for the children, right? So, what he does is he uses his Power Ranger ability to swap the alcohol with water, and he outdrinks the bad guy that way.
That's funny, though. Man, I got kicked in the schnoz.
It's so cool, let me tell you. Let me tell you, dude.
This one?
And then, change! Leopardon!
Yeah.
We're halfway done. I don't want to use every character together because that would literally take like 8 hours. You said Judini? Judini? Play my Judini?
Judini, what the fuck?
I was like looking at the dude's name, Adonis. I'm so sorry, man. I got something wrong. My brain's broken. It's called being a boomer.
Nah, it's called being a millennial. I call that millennial syndrome.
Right. We're stuck in this odd period in our lives where we still remember television.
Who needs television?
You know what I mean? Like, remember, some of us still remember having to wait until the weekend to catch that new episode. It is still a thing. Yeah. Sonic.
Remember how unobsolete it used to be?
No, listen. Cable is still a thing. It's called fiber optic cable. Okay?
I call it obsolete because of internet.
It's not. No. I'm talking about internet cables. Sorry.
No, I'm
Not television. Yeah, you're right. Television. No, fuck television. Blow it out my ass. You think I want to wait a solid week for a new episode of something? Hell no, dude.
Sometimes longer, depending on if
You see my point? Wizard? Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to be in school, to tell you the truth.
Pretty damn much.
That's the difference between me and you. Oh, dude, that's the difference between me and Sonic. Bro, I was watching Naruto at school. That's the difference. We had this old television, and we'd watch that shit, and because we tricked the teachers into thinking we're researching Japanese culture, we got to watch anime.
Oh, they did. Dude, Tyler, as I told you, I was not kidding you when I said when I was in certain classes, I would literally go into the sites to find and see which pornos they didn't fucking block yet. That's how boring my days were. And trust me, I found a lot. A lot. No, I literally typed in every site that I could think of. Like everything I could think of, and then somehow they'd work, some wouldn't, and I've been like,
oh dude, like the whitehouse.com.
I typed that in before and it actually worked too. It popped up like,
yeah, dude, right?
So I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm kind of scared. I need an adult. Hell, at school is where I found that 2 girls 1 cup thing, and I'm not kidding.
Hey,
yeah, I straight up found that. I was like, dude,
that
that's
shit's
fun.
fake.
I know it was, but I still found it.
That shit's so fake, man. You want to know why it's fake? Because the one guy, one jar died.
Oh yeah, I mean,
real ass man, dude, right? Real ass man. He's down with the art. you can't, right? Yeah, dude, what a role model! What a role model! Up there with that guy who sat in front of a moving train for views.
That guy's just dumb.
Like there's this. Have you ever seen a sign, right, that warns you about something, and you're thinking like, how dumb do you have to be to need this sign to protect you? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't stick your hand in between the car door and the car, or your hand will get crushed. Like, what? I think that's obvious, right?
Pretty damn much.
Don't stick your hand in the animal's mouth unless the animal is your friend. And no, it's not common sense. People say common sense all the time, but they're not talking about common sense. Okay?
They're talking about Kamen Rider sense. Oh,
I wish. No, Kamen Rider sense, bro. You know what Kamen Rider sense is? If I see a bad guy on the street,
punch him in the face. Oh, but with style.
If I see a bad guy on the street, I'm gonna be like, villains! I was sent from heaven. I was sent from the earth. I was sent from the people to destroy you and you alone. Prepare
nowadays,
yourself.
They'll just pull out a gun, shoot you in the head, and be like, pussy. And then keep walking.
Bro, no, dude. I know the average. No. What was it? I could look up the average accuracy rating of a fucking police officer, and it's fucking shit, dude. So I have no. I mean, yeah, it is kind of scary for someone to have a gun because they don't even know how to use it, like half the time.
Depending on their body language, if they're shaking like a motherfucker, then yeah.
Well, let me put it to you this way, guys. Let me give you a story. All right.
I'm not a guy. I identify as toast. Sorry. I had to.
I identify as a YouTuber, and you have to respect my ability to make content properly.
Respect my authority.
Okay, so I was at a bus stop, okay? I was at a bus stop, right? And I heard a couple of gunshots, right? I heard like 3 or 4, I can't remember. It's been a couple days.
Gunshots all the time over here.
No, listen. So there's a couple gunshots. It was in the parking lot of a gas station, okay? And I was at the bus stop. And then I literally saw the shooter walk away casually. And I was like, am I living in a dream? Did I get hit? Did I get shot? And I checked my buddy. I was like,
is this my near-death experience?
Because it's like, why would the shooter just be like, yo, what's up, bro? What's up, bro?
How was it for you?
Most of them just take off running like bad hell. It's like, well, we found our culprit. This guy's just casually like, man, it's fun. Let's see if I can get away with it doing this instead of that.
Dude, he looked right at me and was like, what's up, homie? And I was like, nothing, just chilling, trying to get me some money. And he's like, I hear you, brother.
I'd have been like, help me!
And I'm like, bro, what time is it? And he's like, it's hard. And then I shoot him.
Yeah, pretty much. I've been like, yeah, well, one less dumbass in the world. Make a random casual conversation.
Why do you think I support abortion, bro? One less dumbass in the world.
Badly behaved.
Oh, sorry. Hey, no, you have to tell me whether or not you want me to.
Remind him, good sir.
You have to tell me, because you don't stream every day, right? You have to tell me if I'm talking a little too much. Of course.
Everybody knows how YouTube can be. Occasionally, YouTube can suck.
It's funny because I could get on Twitch right now and just watch YouTube all day and get away with it. Guys, would you like me to do that? Would you like me to do a just chatting Twitch stream?
Well,
and then we could watch
YouTube.
Yeah, dude, come on, we'll watch some.
Comment writer this up, bro.
Dude, no, I'm not gonna watch full-on episodes. I'm talking about regular YouTubers. I know there's some, what's her name? Someone was literally just rewatching all of Naruto with no commentary.
That's what you call lazy mode.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, I'm too bored to do this.
Bro, if you can't even take the time in your own broadcast to just whip out the Rasengan on camera, then you're lazy, bro.
That was a high giggity moment right there.
Whip out that.
Would you like to see my Rasengan?
Yeah, dude.
That takes some nerd life to be talking like that for real, though.
You already know it takes me 2 hands to deploy the Rasengan technique.
And yet, sadly, nobody wants my boy Naruto.
Right? Well,
the Shadow Clone Jutsu too. There's double fun.
I actually been searching for a version of the Naruto show, but where they like completely edit out the character Naruto. Because it would be a great show. It would literally be a great show. You got so many good characters. You got Kakashi Sensei. You got... Dude, you do know that's all fan, right? That's fanboy. That's a fanboy in you, right? You know that's the fanboy in you, right?
Everybody got fanboys every time.
Because literally, I don't even think the freaking show's creators care about a Naruto-Hinata relationship.
I mean, a lot of the fans did.
And also, let me remind you, these are fucking children. Why do you fucking care about the sexuality of children in a children's show? Like, I get, you know, Tsunade. Tsunade's got the boobs. She's got the watermelon boobs. No wonder she became Hokage.
Right. In all anime history, the woman with the biggest boobs became Hokage.
You know, that's actually in real life. That's literally the opposite, right?
Sad, true. It's sad.
Because athletic women have smaller frames and smaller chests. I mean, like, look, you wanna bring back the old 1990s sexism, you know, the classics, right?
I mean, if you want to say classics, you got to go back towards the 50s, maybe sooner.
Oh yeah, where like, here, I'll paint you a scenario, okay? Here it goes. A woman is barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, trying to figure out how to cook a roast.
Fails it, gets punched in the face by her husband.
While wearing a wife beater, I get it. It's so stupid. These tropes are so. Can we make new tropes? Can we make something new here? I don't want to be like 85 years old and have to be a feminist. You know, like just fucking treat these people right, dude. Treat everyone right. It's not that hard. Right, Adonis? Like, man, my grandpa knows about that old school sexism. That old school misogyny. You know what I'm saying? That old school misogyny. Well, oh, I have a good one. Okay. So, whenever someone talks about the strength between genders, right? I have the perfect argument for them. Wait, who's on my thing? Oh, okay. Yeah, do that. So, if men are stronger than women, right? Which I can see that on average, right? I can see that on average, right? If you take away athletes, right? If you take away trained athletes away, yeah, I can see that average. But here's the catch. Then, okay, why don't you support giving all women knives, or giving all women swords, or hammers, or whatever? Just to even out the playing field, right? Because I don't need a fucking hammer. I could just tell her, woman, get down, and she'll fucking get down. No, I'm joking. That's sexism. Okay, we need to stop. I'm getting to that point where I'm like, no, I need to cancel myself. It's not that it's dark territory. It's that dumbass people actually believe in those memes. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing. Okay, if everyone knew that we're just joking and we don't literally mean like women are dogs or whatever, that's fine. Then we can make a joke about it. We can laugh about it. But if one chatter came in here and was like, bro, that's my mom you're joking about, and I'd be like, we're just joking, right?
I'd have probably just said you're banned. You fell for like all the stupid shit and sexism back in the past, so that tells me you're probably a sexist yourself.
Oh, here's the perfect question. I used to mess with people in high school. I'd be like, okay, hey bro, are you done beating up your girlfriend? And he's like, what the fuck? I never beat my girlfriend. And that's when they're trapped. Why? Because then I'm like, oh, because you thought about it, right? You thought about beating up your girlfriend, right? One of these days, pow!
Right in the kisser.
Right? You thought about it, dude. You thought about it. Why don't you go to jail and tell the cops I thought about hitting my woman?
Well, they probably wouldn't really be able to do anything anyway. It's like, well, here, have a therapist.
Exactly.
I had to be a female that's a bodybuilder and beats the shit out of him. I'd be like, yes. Just desserts.
Alright. Listen, if you've never seen Ben Shapiro in your life, okay, a man wearing a dress is more masculine than Ben Shapiro. Okay? A man wearing a pink, fluffy dress, right, is still more manly than Ben Shapiro and his fake beard that he's trying to grow. You know how if you ever seen someone try to grow facial hair and it looks really terrible? Like, That's him. He, like, sometimes someone will grow facial hair, right? And it'll look good. But...
yeah, sad but true. Maybe that one dude who actually had a full fucking beard that looked fly as hell, but...
yeah, for most people, it looks like straight pubic hair on their chin. You know? Some wiry ass shit. I remember going to a Magic the Gathering event, okay? And I'm not going to tell you the person's name, because I think he's a cool person, he has a cool personality. But the whole time I was like, bro, I'll shave your facial hair if you want. You know? I'll fucking give you a free haircut. He looked like... he had this... let me put it to you this way. He had this I just woke up look.
Yeah, I get that when I first woke up.
Like, Boris Johnson. You never seen Boris Johnson? There's this funny video of him skydiving down to the ground, or not skydiving, but, you know, parachuting down to the ground, right? And then immediately does a press interview. You know, upon landing. It's just funny. And then his hair looks like he's never had a good hair day in his life.
That was me when I had my afro.
Nice. Oh man. Oh dude, I didn't tell you, Jimmy. I had the waves, bro. I had the waves. I had the 180 waves, but I'm losing my hair so bad. I'm tempted to go bald.
I just shaved mine off already instantly anyway, so I somehow got a beat, even though I barely attacked. Interesting. I don't even know where the hell that beat from in my game.
So, what do you guys think of Twitch? You think Twitch is fine today? Does that sound like fun? I'm almost out of energy in this game.
You just gotta wake up.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. We'll play some oh wait, we can play copyrighted music on Twitch. Twitch doesn't fucking care, bro. They literally don't care. Yeah, it's called Bikini Streams. Yeah, they don't care, dude. Let me change my clothes. Black Panther. No, sorry. Black Leopard. Black Leopard! Black Panther, Wakanda forever. Dude. You wanna know what's triggering? Okay, listen to this. I was watching an old, it was like this very special Power Rangers, episode, where, like, I guess for some reason, like, all the Red Rangers have to team up to fight the bad guys, right? All of them, right? And during the video, I think I got at least 15 Black Panther Wakanda Forever ads. I'm not joking, dude.
Had that happen to me on fucking YouTube when the new one was starting to come out.
Yeah, you get, it's like, okay, maybe...
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's like the literal same 5-second ads. And it's like, bro, you're making me not want to watch it. And then you're turning me into a bro. I'm just gonna hate. I'm about to make a video talking shit about this movie. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Beware of the hate crime idiots out there.
Listen, I'm trying to watch some Power Rangers, and you're trying to push your fucking Black Panther bullshit forever movie. You know? Just get it out of my fucking sight, bro. I get it, Disney's racist as fuck. But you can't just be having an Afrocentric hero based on a fake-ass country. Like, come on, dude. Step it up. Step up 3D.
The movie's the dumbest shit. Can't believe they made a Step Up 3D. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, remember? It was that weird, strange period in our lives where movies were just trying to be 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't just that. Remember the Final Destination movies, the ones where there's like.
Yeah.
There was a 3D version of that too. Remember Final 3D?
Yeah, I had the displeasure of watching it. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, no. Did you watch it at the movie theaters? Listen, you don't watch that type of movie for logic. You watch that movie because of the. Well, in my case, this is what you do. Okay, so you go. This is what I did. All right, maybe I might make a video showing the real life movie theater because it's closed now. But no, I'm serious. So I'd go around the back, and me and my boys, we'd smoke some bowls of weed, getting ready. We got our munchies in our container. We always had like a female friend to hang out with because she brought an oversized purse. Anyways, or sometimes
like that,
whenever
oversized purse.
Purse.
Jesus Christ.
Bro,
maybe.
You can't just say that, bro. You can't just say tampon like all women have periods on a Tuesday afternoon. They don't. That's the thing. They don't. The only difference. Let me put it this way. The only difference between men and women is that women just carry bigger bags. That's it. I mean, guys have backpacks, of course, but I'm not going to bring a backpack into the movie theater. That's kind of weird. No, first of all, listen. From my experience, I don't know about where you live, but from my experience, they don't get paid enough to care. Now, unless you're holding a McDonald's hamburger in your hand, walking in, they're not going to care. They're really not going to care. Because what they really care about is whether or not you're going to make a mess of yourself, right? So if you're like keeping it clean, keeping it down low, who cares, right? You bring twist top bottles instead of cans. You remember those big sub sandwiches at Walmart?
I think everybody does.
Dude, we buy one of those and split it amongst the group. It's so good.
Dude, I was fat enough to where I just buy it and eat it myself. Yo, pass the toppings, dog. You'd be like, the guy coming in at the same time was checking the shit, and he'd be like, what was that? You heard me? No, shut up. What movie starting? Only if they're
We'd have that shit down, man. You know, because weed will make any movie epic, and food will make...
It really, really fucking does. I've been in a movie theater drunk off my ass before watching a really stupid movie with a female friend who wanted to watch it. So I had a good buzz going when I went in there to watch that with her. It's like, I told you you'd like the movie. It's like, honey, I was white girl wasted when I was on that fucking movie theater with you. And she's like, really? I'm like, yep. She goes, why? I was like, it was dumb as hell, girl. I'm like, sorry,
hey, listen, I've watched some shit movies in my day.
I was really damn dumb. I was like, oh my god.
There's... The Room.
That's a good one, actually.
You know that, guys, if you ever watch the scene, or that movie, you already know...
Any live-action movie made from Disney was pretty much the worst thing I ever witnessed in my life.
Well, okay, so... Okay, let me talk about The Room real quick. So, you know the scene, right? The guy, Tommy Wiseau, comes out onto his rooftop, right? Talking to his boy, and he's like, I swear I did not hit her! I did not! Oh, hi, Mark!
Yeah, I actually know what you're talking about, and that's why I said, well, that was a good one.
Yeah, dude. That movie... Dude, remember the sex scene? Dude, you can watch that entire sex scene on YouTube uncensored. It's so fucking... It's so awkward that I think that scene alone can trick teenagers into not having sex. A lot of the Sci-Fi Channel, literally every movie on the Sci-Fi Channel, like that Sharknado. Remember that Sharknado? Oh
actually,
my god!
I'm glad you brought that up. The Sharknado movies were the dumbest ones I ever saw in my life.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why it's a cult. It's a cult classic, though. You have to acknowledge it's a classic.
I hated it. So the haters out there will hate on me majorly for saying
now, if you're asking me my opinion, I don't like them because it's just CGI porn, but it is essentially a classic at this point. Like, I am a huge fan.
The shark was flying through the air and the dude had the chainsaw holding himself there while it got cut in half. I'm like, that shark weighs like 2,500 fucking pounds. That thing would take you out and your chainsaw would kill you.
Yeah, no. And then if you ever watch someone cut a tree down with a chainsaw, you realize that you really can't do that to an animal.
Oh, exactly. Their bones are as hard as the fucking tree you're fucking cutting.
It literally takes, like, a solid minute for a logger to fucking get that tree to fall down.
That's why I giggled at those movies. I'm like, yeah, that movie I thought about it probably way too long.
Listen, there's some movies out there. Listen, not every movie has to like change the world, you know. It doesn't have to make it about life. Sometimes, you know, you just want to see two guys the size of buildings fight each other. You know,
the movie with the giants in it.
Like, I'm about to go watch Ultraman no Ulta, and I've been telling some people that, because I heard that Godzilla's in the first Ultraman series. If Godzilla gets killed by Ultraman, I'm not gonna watch the rest of the series. I quit. I don't want to see. I don't want to see my boy.
Fucking monsters.
Yeah, I don't want to see him get killed by Ultraman, dude. I've been.
I'll be the one standing up in the theater screaming, "Fucking bullshit!"
Dude,
that'll be.
Dude, he's not just a human. He's a human. He's a human that possesses a, I guess a spaceman from billions of miles away, come in here to save the day or something like that. Your hero, Ultraman.
Love how this one guy's just running in there by himself, about to die, and I'm like, dude, stick with your healer. You're just gonna get shit on because I'm gonna be done healing you. Too bad all my.
No. Money, no. At that point, it's not about money. No, it's not about money.
Put this money towards a better movie, will you?
No, dude.
That's what I would have said.
Dude, I would not want my money back. I would just basically give up on life. Give up on cinema.
Casually walk out when they say your movie ain't over yet. Yep, well it is to me.
I mean, I saw the shitty like fan. Or no, not shitty. Sorry, it's very awesome. When fans take like old Godzilla clips and turn it into like an entire movie, I love it. Okay. When they take some clips of like Godzilla doing his famous jump attack, or his fucking where he uses his breath to launch him like a rocket ship.
Yeah, that's just classic.
Yeah, dude.
If they don't use that in any of it, then it's not worth it.
With that corny ass music in the background, that
sounds like an episode of Family Guy with Peter Griffin doing that kind of shit.
And it has all, like, they like use trumpets in a way that I'm not used to. Yeah, no, he's, dude. Listen,
I mean, I remember when they
Family
tried to make
Guy is essentially South Park, but with an animation team.
It kind of is, yeah. The animations in South Park were a little bit worse than Family Guy, honestly, I thought.
Well, I think it's fine. I mean, they're supposed to look like cardboard cutout characters, right? I think, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, some of the stuff in, like, the badass scenes in South Park could probably use a little bit of tweaking, because I know they had the technology to do it.
Yeah. I haven't played the video game. What do you think of those video games?
The Fractured Butthole and the other one?
Yeah, the first one.
The first one was good. The Fractured Butthole, I don't think I actually played that yet. It looked way more difficult than the first one, that's for sure.
Yeah, right. I'll try the first one sometime.
Running over there.
It is, yeah. I just didn't try it because I don't know what. Dude, South Park is not good humor.
It can be. It's just super racist.
There you go. Like, literally, we live at a point in our lives where trash talking a type of person in a show can actually lead to that person suffering in the real world. So when you see Mr. Garrison, when you see Mr. Garrison go full on turf, anti-trans, it's not even funny. It's like kind of offensive to me. Like,
and just how much of a dick he became after he made the, transaction in the thing.
Yeah.
Talking shit about men constantly, and I'm like, dude, it ain't our damn fault. You were just an idiot before you decided to do this, so it made you a bigger idiot, in my opinion.
Also, let's be real, you're just following a trend. Pretty
fucking much. My opinion, that's just what life is. Everybody wants to follow a trend eventually.
It's because, like, I know certain types of people like to assume that non-straight people never existed until just a couple years ago, but it's actually true. They existed for a long period of time. The only difference is, when I was a kid, we used to beat the shit out of them, just because. Nowadays, we actually respect people and their different lifestyle choices, right?
I mean, for the most part we do. There's still a few out there that are dicks.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they've moved on. They moved on from homophobia to transphobia.
Kind of sad, true.
And then,
just do insects every now and again, because there are insects that can kill you faster than people.
remember this funny video about there's this Republican telling another Republican, bro, stop being anti-black. That was like 20 years ago. We're anti-Arab now.
That's fucking funny, actually. Sounds very racist and mean again, but still, it's just a little funny.
Of course it's racist. Look, I'm never gonna say it's okay to treat people like that. It's stupid. But, like, come on. Like, let's just call it what it is. Mental illness. Can we just call people like that mentally ill? Like, 'cause you can't be mentally there, right? And then say the 14 words, right? So I think it is mental illness. Oh, by the way, I was thinking about what to do on Twitch. I'm gonna react to a couple of. Hear me out. I'm gonna react. Oh wait, I haven't even set it up on Twitch, so I don't even know if I can do it. But I was about to say I'm gonna react to some trailers, maybe some anime trailers, maybe some video game trailers. What do you think? Wouldn't that be fun? Guys, you agree? Guys, I'm thinking about doing a little small Twitch session later on, okay? Just a tiny one, but don't worry, I'll have, like, some more YouTube content later on, okay? I don't know what, I'm thinking of doing. I did want to do one reaction video, but I don't know how to set up the audio for that. So maybe I might just play it without audio and have subtitles at the bottom.
Got your back.
I'm not sure how that works. We'll figure that out together. That's right, team, let's go! Dude. Can I do a comparison between the Power Rangers and the Avengers, please?
Honestly, I'd say go for it.
I mean, like, one's all like, they all act like they have their sticks up their butt and they're serious and the world's gonna end every single movie, and then in the Power Rangers...
Technically it does.
And then in the Power Rangers, it's just like, bro, some bad guy's trying to corrupt the youth in the city. You better go stop that. That's a huge tone. It's different, you know what I mean? It's different.
I just call that the early 90s and in the late 80s.
Someone's always trying to corrupt the youth.
Or what was it, like the second episode of the Die Rangers, I think it was the second or third one, where this guy was throwing these demon masks on children to possess them?
Yeah, I remember that. They had an episode like that on the American Power Rangers as well.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. It's different. Also,
I think that's probably why
let me remind you that every single bad guy in Power Rangers is not just a CG character. It's an actual person in a costume, right?
Pretty much.
As opposed to, you know, without checking, I don't think Thanos, the guy who played as Thanos, dressed up to look like Thanos. I think there's a lot of CG.
He had like a style of suit that did it, but they couldn't get the makeup done in time when the movie started.
Oh, okay. So they used some CG to help out. Okay, I see. Yeah, I was about to say, that's not entirely...
It's a DC movie, so I nerded out and checked into it.
Did you ever catch the clip where they show that big battle scene and then they take out the special effects and it's just a bunch of dudes in an empty room?
And a green screen, green screen.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, dude.
I'm like, oh, that's fucking funny.
You do
like
know...
Spider-Man badass action scenes in Spider-Man movies where they take away the CGI and you just see them just like jumping up in the air and shit.
And nothing, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you know the difference between that and a Godzilla movie is if you took out all the special effects of Godzilla, you'd still get a Godzilla movie.
Yeah. Because back then they didn't care as much about the CGI. They just did classic stuff they made.
Yeah, they made like full-on replicas of Tokyo to get shit on by Godzilla.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then when you see Godzilla get thrown into a building, trust and believe that actor got thrown into a building. If you saw him get thrown into water, he got thrown into actual water. There's that scene at the end of the... It's expensive. It's expensive. It's so expensive that you'll notice that in some older Godzilla movies, they actually just use stock footage. Which is a shame, but, you know, you just gotta take it for what's worth.
Now you're ending up a movie was only worth like maybe $1 million at most nowadays. You know the movie's gonna be garbage, sadly.
Yeah, well, it's because it...
It's because...
Actually, no. If it's a fan, if it's made by like... If it's made like by, you know, like a fan...
No, I'm not talking about like fan-made, because a lot of fan-made shit's cool as fuck.
Because I know there's a YouTuber I've been following called Chris Stuckman, and he made a movie called Shelby Oaks.
And no, I was talking about like the random shitty, corny sci-fi movies.
Yeah. I was about to say, because like,
it's only $1 million.
Like, to me, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for a YouTuber to become a director.
Right.
And I forgot which part he's from. Dude, he's actually... I gotta look up where he's from. I know he's somewhere in Ohio. And if he says Zanesville, he's in your town, bro.
Oh, I know. Hell, I found out a lot of like the high-end movie makers or whatever were actually from me in Sonic's town.
It's because it's cheap as fuck to live there, I checked.
Oh, dude, it is, trust me. Live in fucking Mapleview, your rent will be $0 if you don't have a job. Not kidding either.
Like the difference... You want to know the difference between living in California and Ohio? In Ohio, I can afford a 4-bedroom house.
You could. Easily, actually.
And I could... Yeah, dude. But in LA, you can only afford a shitty...
About 5 roommates.
you can't even afford a shitty studio for under 3K. Or, sorry, under 2K, sorry.
No, I mean, getting in one of them style of houses you could here from there, you'd need like 5 roommates in order to actually make it.
Where you live?
Vegas. No, in California and...
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, no. There's like not one single place in California where you can support yourself by yourself.
I mean, if you live in the low, crappy parts like every area has, then maybe, but...
Yeah, okay, so they have places like that. That's where all the Republicans live. Out in Death Valley, out in the fucking upper...
He's calling us Republicans!
No, it's like this thing... Let me put it to you this way. So, you're leaving LA, right? You're going north, right? Going north down the 405. You go to my area, right? Which is the Antelope Valley, which is the Tatooine of Los Angeles, right? You're over here where I'm at. You're literally in Tatooine from Star Wars, right? And you look out in the distance, and you literally see the land look like it has a permanent sunburn from the sun. you know? And if you go a little bit further north, you're gonna go out into the Mojave Desert, and there's like one stop for trains, and then past that there's nothing. Nothing. Death Valley, fucking, what did I say? Sierra Nevada? Yeah, Sierra Nevada crosses over like 3 different states. It's really large. Now, as a child, I used to go there all the time. Like, there's this salt flat, you know, where the lake dried up and it's just salt flats. And you could take your car out there or whatever. Actually, you could take any vehicle out there, to be honest. But let's say your car. You can drive as fast as your car will allow. You can go as fast as you want. You can be as reckless as you want. You know, you can pop wheelies. You can perform common rider abilities out there. Like, oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Hey. Look at me, bro. Look at me. Rah. I'm looking at this guy. Bro, let's look at your drip, dog. We're gonna embarrass this guy on stream. Oh, dude. The person I was looking at logged off the game. Couldn't handle the heat, right? Couldn't handle the pressure. Had to leave. Dude, I'm a toxic PvPer, okay?
I just get angry because I suck at PvP.
Weren't you there when I was reacting to my old WoW video and I was like, look, Sonic, I made someone quit the game. Yeah, because I saw him get out of the graveyard. I saw him come out of the graveyard, right? And I run up to him, I activate my fire elemental to shit on him properly, and he leaves.
I just call that classic camping.
Alright. Yeah, dude, because you have to go 9v10 until you get a replacement. But, like, yeah, dude. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this stream. I'm gonna stop this stream right now. I can't promise you what the content will be today, but I will try to get you guys hooked up with one React video. A commenter suggested me a video, and we'll go check it out together, okay? So let me cut this stream short. Right, 3, 2, 1.
Hasta luego, senor. Oh.
Right? Hasta luego. What the heck, dude? You dude, man. We should go get Mexican food together.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, señoro? I want it all.
Muy biente.
Muy biente, gracias. Muy biente, señor.
Por favor.
Figure out how to say "hurry the fuck up" in Spanish. Shout that in an American restaurant. Shout that in an American restaurant.
You live in America. You do know that, right?
I know. Figure out how to say "hurry the fuck up" in Spanish in an American restaurant. See how racist.
No. Sonic made some comment about water quality, bro. If I looked up the water quality in your county, it would make Mexico's water look clean. I hope you know
Believe it or not, Tyler, it's actually true. Mexicans' well water is cleaner than ours.
Yeah.
They make homemade fucking style of filters, not technology based, and theirs are better than ours.
because they use different like rocks and minerals and shit like that, like back in the old days. Yeah.
They may be a poor ass country, Tyler, but their water is better. I would love to go and get a fucking water from Mexico.
You want me to tell you why Mexico's poor? If you ever look at a map of Mexico, they have a lot of mountains that cut up their country into different parts. So it makes it hard, like you can't just run a highway through a mountain, right? So you have to like, the country's designed it.
You could, but it would take a few years.
Like here's the perfect example. Okay, so I live in California, right? Now, California is actually separated from the rest of America by the Sierra Nevada, or the Rocky Mountain Range, right? Which is this huge mountain range that covers like a good chunk of the west area. And it separates it from the Midwest, right? They call it the Midwest is because it's the West before the Rocky Mountains, right? Just a bunch of flat plains. right? So it's like that, but times 10 in Mexico. And yes, I used to make the jokes about how you could get Mexican candy and melt it down into bullets. Okay, I get it. It's funny, but
it's just racist.
But it's not my fault if the candy's called lead.
I know. I'm fucking with you. Calm yourself, young man. Oh.
Hey, dude. It ain't racist if you put your pinky out.
Right?
And then it's called fancy racism.
It's like, see, I'm not fully racist. I'm fancy about it, so shut up. Oh.
Shut your trap. Shut it.
Silencio puta. Oh.
Abuta.
Silencio puta. Silencio puta madre.
Oh, whoa, dude. Man, have you ever had a Latino girlfriend in your life? Boy.
I would love for her to say "I Poppy." That'd be one of my dreams. I mean, what?
Hey, listen.
I'm fanboying over some Spanish girls.
I used to grow up. No, I'm joking. I used to live with this Mexican family, and let me tell you, there's this one bully in his family. It was one of his daughters named Liliana, what a Mexican name, right? She's a bully, dude. She's a fucking bully, dude. She punched me out of context.
I'd have looked at her and was like, "You're lucky you got a vagina." Why? I'd punch you back.
I actually gave her even worse insult. I called her rectangle girl. You already know what I mean by that.
I do, goddammit, I do.
Rectangle girl.
He added some humor racism in that one.
No, dude. Like some people, their bodies like literally shaped like a rectangle.
I know. But you'll get that one occasional fucking Latino girl that it's got every kind of curve you want, and you're like,
oh, she's a 10 out of 10.
Hola, mami.
She's a 10 out of 10, and somehow she's like a house cleaner, too. It's weird.
Yeah. I would love to have one of them be my house cleaner.
You have one of those?
This spot, honey, bend over.
Hey, when I was staying in Mexico, okay, listen, I was staying in Mexico, okay. My mom had a couple of house cleaners at the house we were staying at, right? And I kid you not, one of them looked like a porn star.
No, with that.
One of them, of course, no, dude. Hey, hey, teach me how to cook, babe. Teach me how to cook.
Get real close. It's like, are you sure you're cutting that right? It's like,
oh, of course I'm cutting that right. But hey, I think I showed off one time to an ex, and I was like, hey, listen, I can actually pay attention to you. Watch this. And I'm fighting a Diablo 3 boss while looking directly at her, not looking at the screen. And I killed the Diablo boss. I hear it get killed, and I was like, it's that easy.
It's sad, but it's very true. Diablo 2, you actually have to pay a fucking attention to your bosses. If you blank on hell, you die.
Yeah, because you just go like whirlwind barb and you hold down the one button. Like, no, dude.
Occasionally press a button to heal if you know sound cue's good enough.
Yeah, of course. I played that for like 50,000 hours. I know things.
Look at him being all smart-assy. Love it.
Let me go and get a shirt.
Put a shirt on, nudist. Oh.
Oh, dude, I've been doing that all the time since 2013. But I don't understand that though, because I've had holiday meetings or get-togethers, but we've never had arguments. Like I've always heard people talk about politics at like Thanksgiving. I'm like, it's never happened in my house. In fact, oh, never mind. Okay, listen, you like, sometimes I feel like, where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line?
Well, they talk shit about your favorite stuff.
No, what I mean is like, okay, I have to respect your religion, okay? But at some point, I don't have to respect your shitty opinions. about like.
I mean, if they're like super fucking high Christians, like I know they are, because I've met a few of their family members and I hate them.
Okay. In my opinion, you can be Christian, and you can talk about your faith, and you can say, yes, I believe in God, and I pray, and all that stuff. But don't. It's like having a wiener, right? Everyone has genitalia, right? Everyone has genitalia. Everyone has an asshole. Don't shove it in my face. Okay.
Unless I want to be it. Wait, what?
Right. Oh, dude.
Daughter, then I'd be like, baby, come here.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. Jimmy knows what I'm talking about. I eat ass. I eat a lot of ass.
You gotta be an ass man in order to do that.
I eat so much ass. From black to brown to Asian. I eat a lot of ass.
But not white? I see how it is.
Huh? What did you say?
I say just not white then. I see how it is.
No.
He said brown, black, and Asian. He didn't say white. Oh, snap.
No. You actually don't have to say white. You know why?
Stereotypical idiots.
No, because all interracial porn is minority and white girl.
Oh, I know. Sadly, I know. I've watched probably more pornos than
I'm sitting here talking about it. I'm like, oh. I thought you assumed that the girl was white when I said interracial.
Most of them are always white. If it's not, it's a black girl with a white dude. A lot of times.
Oh, and it has to be a pogger. If it's not a pogger, it doesn't count. You know, fat ass white girl. If it's not a fat ass white girl, it doesn't count, dude. You think I want to date girls from the valley? Fuck you, bro.
They're stuck up bullshit. I'm good.
You know what they call the girls from the valley where I'm from? They call them easy.
They really are. They're spoiled guineas. Pardon the expression.
Now, what they, it's funny because it's ironic because, women who are not as busty like that can basically wear whatever clothing they want.
Yeah, they just gotta have some confidence in themselves.
They literally can dress like men. They could wear suits and ties and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And if you remember, the female ranger in Power Rangers is never busty, thank God. Thank God. You don't want to mess with the physics of her doing her cartwheel.
That's probably why they didn't get a busty woman to play the fucking pink Power Ranger or the yellow.
Right?
Like, we don't want all these guys gawking at this shit when we're trying to make a kid-friendly movie. Fuck no. I'm guaranteeing somebody in there was actually like, let's get a busty girl in here. No, it's for kids, stupid. You're fired. Get out.
When you have her do a jump, front twist flip.
Yeah.
When you see her do a jump, front twist into a fucking Jedi pose, like, fuck, dude.
Be staring at her boobs. Be like, I'm not listening. I see boobies.
Also, the other thing is,
some milk.
Also, no, well, of course women have that. What the fuck are you talking about?
Not all of them wear it.
No, it's not gonna come out. She wears a suit, just like every other ranger. The difference is, I think, here's my theory. Because all the Rangers look similar, right? They all look similar in shape. I think they were just trying to make everyone look similar, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when they all stand together and do the poses, right? They have to look legit. They all have to be in uniform. You know the end of the song where they're talking about, with their shining stars on their chest, they fight evil together.
This man's more of a hardcore fan than I.
And save the world.
I just see that and say, I need some milk.
But I mean, let's be honest. There are all types of people out there. All types.
Obviously.
All types. All kinds of people. Big, small, fast, slow, Republican, and human
very
beings.
Small, very fat.
Oh, you didn't catch that? I was like, Republicans and human